the unimaginable thing happened in New York's mayoral election primaries.
And our police force should not be assisting ICE.
Defund the NYPD and refund all of these different social services.
I will create a network of city-owned grocery stores. It's like a public option for produce.
I'll freeze the rent for millions of tenants, make buses fast and free, and deliver universal childcare. And before you ask, I'll pay for it by taxing the rich.
The mayor will use their power to reject Donald Trump's fascism.
As mayor, New York City would arrest Benjamin Netanyahu.
President Trump just weighed in and called you a communist lunatic. What do you say to that?
You know, this is not the first time that President Trump is going to comment on myself.
The next mayor of New York City will have to work with the Trump administration. Are you willing to do that? Will you do that?
I will work with the Trump administration when it is to the benefit of New Yorkers. My approach will never be reflexive, whether in agreement or opposition, but if it comes at the expense of the New Yorkers that I'm running to serve, then no, I will not be working with the administration on harming the people that I look to represent.
We have won because New Yorkers have stood up for a city they can afford. A city where they can do more than just struggle. And it's where the mayor will use their power to reject Donald Trump's fascism, to stop mass ICE agents from deporting our neighbors, and to govern our city as a model for the Democratic Party.
Yep, that was Zohran Mamdani. Zohran Mamdani, folks, he's a democratic socialist, an immigrant from Uganda, and a part-time rapper or full-time rapper on that part of the world. And here in the States, in New York, he's a full-time progressive crusader. And yep, 3 years in the government. Now, that's all it takes to run the country's biggest city like a college dorm meeting. It is the largest Jewish population outside of Israel, and you have him. And his speech, ban ICE, defund NYPD, you heard it, freeze rent, make buses free, raise your taxes, arrest Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu from New York City, because that's what the Bronx was asking for. Am I right? And don't forget the cherry on the top. He says, I work with Trump if it benefits New Yorkers. Translation, I'll call him a fascist on Tuesday and beg him for federal funds by Thursday. This is not a mayoral campaign, folks. It's a revolution cosplay with a Spotify link. And if you're done watching New York become a real-time parody of itself, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, hit that notification bell so that every time we do this, we publish things, you will be notified. And share with someone who remembers when mayors deal with crime and not foreign policy. And just when you thought crazy was limited to City Hall, Barack Obama, former President Barack Obama, just dropped a statement that left jaws on the floor. Even Democrats are scrambling. This shouldn't be happening. Let's go into it and see you on the next video clip. This is Doug Vince. See you there. Ciao.
A peaceful protesters outside.